Hello friends, welcome to 5method.com. My name is Ashok, faculty for reasoning. In this video, we will be presenting one of the important topic of this reasoning. And we will be discussing in this video the basics of blood relation. We will be giving you what are the codes to be used because being a logic is involved in this, so we need to identify through some codes. So some tips, some shortcuts we will see. In this video it will be explained how to denote whatever the question is given, so how to extract, how to comprehend that particular question. So we will be seeing in this video, and the further videos we will be solving some model questions like what are the types of blood relation questions we will be getting, and what are the different models in that particular type. So do watch our further videos also to make this blood relation topic complete. So let me start this blood relation topic. So based on some assumption, that is, I know you are aware of all the relations, most of you. So so I can presume something like today's families are nuclear, mostly nuclear families. So you are hardly remember any relations, like hardly you can identify any relations. So most of the people, and because of that, so we will be finding difficulty in tracing them. Even if you have the knowledge of the relations, so there is a particular logic involved in the questions given. So a mere knowledge of relations will not work out here. So you need to identify the logic involved in that, how to solve that, so how to comprehend that logic, and how to decode or code something given in the question in terms of sentences. So you have to identify the question and then you have to solve. So knowledge of relation itself is not sufficient. You have to keep practicing this type of questions. So in order to do that, so let me start with some basics. So how these relations are given. So let us identify some, in my way I'll present some relations. So I'll then take you to another picture, like so how to solve on your own, like how do you draw family tree on your own and identify the relations. Then means whenever you start this topic to practice, so you have to draw your own family, your own in the sense, so whatever the family tree you get in your mind, and identify the relations. So to solve some questions based on that and then enter into the actual topic. So this will give you better idea. So how do you do that? So we'll start with, let me start with the first slide. Okay, let me start with the basics of relations. So let us make you as a center. You may be a male or female. So all the relations starts with this female and male. So let me give you the codes first. So I usually do, for male let us take plus, for female let us take minus. So plus or minus, anyway it is not any biased thing. So minus female because someone goes outside the family, male is bringing some female into the family. So plus or minus, whatever the perception you have, you can take it. So basically I follow this code to simplify this problems. So plus for male and minus for female. Let us make you as a center. As being me as a male, let me take that you as a male. So I am supposing you as a male. I represent like this. Then you have got, suppose if you have got married, so you got a wife, so which is indicated by minus being a female. So how do you relate that? I'll identify some coding. I'll identify some code. Let me, in my own way, let me put my own code. So these are wife and husband are interrelated, interlinked, it's bonded together. Let me put this mark here. Then so we will trace out other relations starting from this. Before marriage, so obviously you has got your own family, wife has got her own family. So let us identify what are the relations. Suppose you has got some siblings. So siblings are of same generation, falling in the same generation. So let me indicate the persons of same generation by two lines like this. So if you have got a brother, if you have got a brother, so positive, then another sibling if you take, which is a female, then she will become your sister. She will become your sister. So what if your wife has got siblings? So wife's brother. So positive is male, so wife's brother. What do you call him? So wife has got another sister also. Wife has got another sister also. So what do you call them? So it is you centric. So we are taking you as the center. So what do you call this person? So this is brother-in-law. Obvious. So this is, so whatever the other side which are legally bonded together now, so they are in-laws, brother-in-law, sister-in-law, isn't it? Now, so this is related to this generation. Also, we will be finding more persons you get here. So those persons could be the cousins. Okay, these are direct siblings. You got cousins of yourself or cousins of your wife. So we will be seeing those things also. So let us make it simple initially. Now, suppose obviously whatever the generation above you and what are the generation after you. So we will be seeing those two generations also. So immediately above you, so your father. So this arrow mark, I have indicated now arrow mark. So what are the symbols we have used so far? Plus, minus, and this equals. Then for wife and husband relation, for couple we have used this. Then for the generation above or for the generation below, we will be using these arrow marks based on the question. Based on the question. Suppose it is indicated your father, your father. So we will be going from you to towards your father or mother. So I have indicated the arrow like this, but it will be above. Then your son or daughter. Okay, that could be the common for you and wife. So obviously, I'll take like this. So someone after you. So if you have got one son and one daughter, one son and one daughter. Let me write like this: son, daughter. So above which the generation above. So you have got your father, you have got your mother, father, mother, and also your wife has got her father and mother, her parents, and we are discussing this with you as the center, isn't it? With you as the center, I am discussing this. So what do you call them? What do you call the parents of, what do you call the parents of your wife? These are father in law, this is called mother in law, father in law, mother in law. So similarly, this is going as you as a center. So you can analyze. So you can pause it and analyze. So what you call with respect to your wife, you can analyze this relation. So let us go ahead with this you. Now, so there is a chance that your brother or your sister your brother and sister has got now their own family. Okay, suppose your sister is married to a person who call it. So what do you call a person who is married to your sister? He is your brother-in-law. Who is your brother-in-law? So let us take her family. So suppose their family has got one boy and one girl. So what do you call them? So how they are related to you? How they are related to you? The son of your sister is called nephew. Nephew. And daughter of your sister is called niece. Niece. So it may be same with respect to your brother also. Means the children of your brother also called the similar way. So son of your brother is nephew and daughter of your brother is niece. So remember like this. And what you call, and your wife also has got brother and sister, their children are there. So even they are called niece and nephews. Niece and nephews. And we will not complicate it now. So you centric we are going. So we will do that. Now, so this son and daughter you have got. So how this son is called with respect to your mother? How this mother and your son related? So he is grandson of your mother. She is granddaughter of your mother. Or the other way, for your son, she is your mother is grandmother. So these whatever the level ahead, not ahead, level above you is the grand, are the grandparents or the grand. You can also not only grandparents, you can also call grand aunt, grand uncle. Okay, so where are they now? So grand uncle, these are grandparents, isn't it? So these, so whatever you take here, these are grandparents. So these are grandparents for your son and daughter. These are grandparents. Alright. So you have got even your father-in-law, mother-in-law, or your father and mother. Let us take only one part here. So suppose if your father has got siblings, your father has got siblings. So one, let us consider one brother and one sister for your father. So how are they related to you? How are they related to you? So she is your aunt and she is your uncle. She is your aunt and she is your uncle. Similarly, it may be the case with the siblings of your mother also, isn't it? Try to notice carefully. So wherever necessary, you can hold on and check these relations again, because these relations again you can draw on your own. So this is an explanation in order to understand the basics. So let us now. So let us check how do you call this uncle or aunt? Let us suppose your son and your aunt. So how they are related? Let us see. Means I want to relate these two. First suppose. So this son and how this is aunt of you. Then this will be grand aunt for your son. She will be grand aunt. So this will be grand generation for your son. Suppose if you consider the parents of your father and or parents of your mother, so these will be grand generation. This will be the grand generation for you. So let us keep it simple. So your son has got grand generation, that is they have got grandparents, grand uncle, grand aunt, all those. Okay. So like this, you have got almost all the relations. Now let me check. So I suppose, I hope everything is yeah. So almost everything is covered. So further, so let us keep it simple. So we'll go ahead with our next slide. So in that, so next further slides, I'll be showing some relations which are generally asked in most of the previous questions. So we'll be seeing, and I'll not be discussing them. I'll just give you the slides. So just go through those relations. What are the phrases used, and you have to identify what are the relation based on those phrases. So those will be useful for you to practice. So next few slides will be shown to you. So please, you can save or you can read them through, and I'll be explaining. I'll be going ahead with some, after identifying those relations. So we'll be going ahead with a generalized family tree. So which is made by myself. I mean, a family tree can be made on your own perception, and based on that you can frame some questions. You can solve for that. Like that you can practice, and you can go ahead with then previous questions or some model questions. See, this is the first slide. So about 4 slides, I think you have got 4 slides. So you can see some relations like this, some phrases you get in the questions, and what exactly that mean. Suppose I take this, daughter of mother or father. So obviously daughter of mother or father is your sister. So what do you call a mother of mother? A mother of mother. And one more thing, let us go back to this slide. If you see again, so one important thing you need to remember is, so whatever the relation you are getting through your mother's side, through your mother's side you are getting, that is called as maternal. Maternal is whatever the relation you identify through your father, whatever the relation you identify, or through your mother, whatever the relation you identify. Suppose mother's sister is there. Okay, so whatever the relation you are identifying through your mother is called maternal relation. So mostly we'll be getting this maternal term. So obviously, unlike this maternal, if you don't find maternal term, it is assumed to be paternal. So through your father, paternal. Okay, let us get back to those slides. So these are some more relations here. You can understand now. Mother of your mother. So what do you call her? So mother of your mother is grandmother, but through your mother, so she is maternal grandmother. So likewise, if you see some more relations, well, suppose you check this, the only daughter of maternal grandfather. So who could be this maternal grandfather? Basically come from, always we will be in the questions also, we will be solving from the generation above us. So who is the generation above us? Maternal grandfather. Who is maternal grandfather? Grandfather through your mother, that is father of your mother. Okay. So father of your mother has only daughter. Obviously she is your mother. So who is she? She is your mother. So likewise, these phrases are made roundabout to confuse you. That is the logic here. You have to keep on practicing to make this time short. You have to solve it using appropriate logic. So like this, you have got some more. Please identify through these slides. We will be displaying these slides for you. Please make a note of them. So friends, Watch and learn from all the parts of this topic, and also try to check the other sections of our channel that might help you in your better preparation. Don't forget to like, share and comment, and also to subscribe. Let's grow together. Thank you.